Hello, good afternoon viewers. Welcome to the new MADIES Premier League, round number 3. You're watching the match between Raptors and 11 Monks. 11 Monks have won the toss and elected to bat first. Opening the innings for them is Praveen and Anurag. And Srikar to open the bowling for Raptors. Here you go for the first ball of the match. You're watching the league stage. Outside the off, tapped for a single. Praveen opens his account with a single. Pretty humid conditions here. It's 8 men on the field here. 11 Monks should use this to their advantage with less number of people guarding the field positions. Srikar to Anurag. Played down the ground. Tapped for a single. Bhushan the captain fields the ball. It's important that these batters get their eye in before they try to capitalize the field restrictions. Two dot balls here. The hint of swing that we can witness now. Last ball of the first over. Right outside the off stump. Played straight to the fielder. Non-striker charges in. There's a chance for an out if it's a direct throw. His heart would have been in his mouth. Here Anurag backing away too far. End of first over. The score is 3 without loss. The ball was played straight to the point fielder's hand and it was travelling fast, but Anurag was quick enough to call for a single and Praveen denied it. Had it been a direct throw, it would have been out. Thankfully for 11 Monks, they're still without loss after the end of 1 over. Srikant to bowl his left arm around the stumps. Four men inside the circle on the offside and 2 men on the leg side, nobody outside. Keeper with his helmet, taking his time to settle down. He will certainly be standing up the stumps for the left arm spinner. Oh, very well bowled. Well played for a single. It was on the stumps. Praveen is known for his explosive batting. Utilizes the power play with good effect. Have to see as to how does he fare well today. With given bottom of the bat for a single to the mid-off region. Straight into the hands of the fielder. One more run. No boundary yet. Bowlers doing a good job in the first 8 deliveries so far for Raptors. Shot very straight to the fielder, but the batsmen are quick enough to run for a single. Score moving in once so far for 11 Monks. It's important these batters need to get a hang on to the ball in terms of the line and length and the pitch of the ball. Played up in the air. A very difficult chance for the mid-off fielder. The first boundary of the innings from the willow of Praveen. It was a good flighted ball. Praveen utilizing it well. Playing up in the air, wideish of the mid-off region for the first boundary. Straight to the fielder, point region, the ball races away to the boundary. Praveen getting a move on here. 2 back-to-back boundaries so far. Utilizing the power play to the good effect so far. It's just the second over of the innings. Played down the ground, straight to the mid-off fielder. He's disappointed that he could not get the right meat of the bat. Hit the bottom end of 2 overs, 14 for no loss. You're watching the new MADIES Premier League Season 15 match between 11 Monks and Raptors. This is the second league match for both Raptors and 11 Monks. The format of the game is that each team plays with each other in the group before they compete with the other teams from the other pool in the semis or maybe in the finals. Small discussion. The fielders looking at the ball. Striker to continue. Anurag Kumar batting on 3 and Praveen Reddy on 10. Back Striker to continue the third over of the innings. Batsman on strike, Anurag Kumar. Play and a miss. Hint of swing. (20 over formats). It's important for the batters to get their eye quickly in before the overs pass by. Up in the air, edged, ball running away, and it should be a boundary. That's the first boundary from Anurag. Score moves to 18. There seems to be a hint of swing which the bowler is getting or generating from the pitch here after the bounce. The line and length is good outside the off stump. Try to pull the ball not coming onto the bat properly. He misses out on a possible boundary there. Up in the air, should be a catch. No man's land. Lucky for 11 Monks, the ball fell in no man's land. A bit too early in the shot. Taking the leading edge of the bat. Seems to be some demands in the pitch still. This is the third match in the day. Shrikar mixing up his deliveries well here. Down the leg for a quick single. The mid-on fielder fields the ball and the batsman take a single there. Score moves to 20, the last ball of the third over. Played very well to the fielder, straight to the fielder. In the meantime, the batsmen pick up a single here. That's the end of the over. 3 overs, 21 for no loss. Brief discussion between the two batters here, looking at the pitch, the good length area. There seems to be some kind of dampness. Again, there seems to be an issue with the ball. Srikanth to continue, change of ball. So all 11 in now. 4 men on the off side. In fact, 5 on the off. Srikanth to Anurag. Very well played, straight to the fielder, called for a single. Slight misfield will let the batsman pick up a single. Yes or no between the two batsmen at the crease. Very well played down the ground for a single. It's important to get the scoreboard moving in the power play, even if you don't get boundaries. Wide outside the off stump, wide, signal by the umpire. Banging shot, too early into the shot. They get a single. Anurag was too early into the shot here. He would have been disappointed for not depositing it out of the ground. Srikanth to Praveen now. Up in the air, driven through the ground. Fielder fields it, and the batsman pick up a single again here. End of 4 overs, 28 for no loss. Akbar Alam getting his field right. He wants the mid-off to be in. He takes the covers back onto the boundary from inside the circle. Praveen batting on 14 and Anurag on 12. Played on the ground, outside. It's a very good shot. Out of the ground for a 6. First ball from Syed Akbar Alam, and Praveen sends it over the boundary rope for a huge 6. Beautiful shot by Praveen. Again, change in the field. The mid-off now pushes back to long off, and the covers fielder comes inside the 30-yard circle. What a shot it was from Praveen. Quick single. Good running between the wickets from Praveen and Anurag. They seem to be gelling well. Two men on the leg side, one on the short fine leg squarish, and wideish short mid wicket. Oh, very well played. Almost Yorker on the leg side. It was an in-swinging Yorker. Anurag does well to dish it out. Dot ball. Defended back to the bowler. He's getting his eye in. It's important that in the power plays, if they don't lose too many wickets, they will have the advantage of going out big at the end. Played on the back foot to the point fielder for a single. Last ball of the 5th over. Banged in shot, played straight to the backward point fielder. No run there. End of 5 overs, 36 without loss. Praveen batting on 21 of 16 balls and Anurag 13 of 14 balls. Vaibhav, the new bowler, into the attack to bowl the last over of the power play for Raptors. 36 for no loss after the end of 5 overs. Seems to be a good score after the end of 5 overs, 36 without loss. Up in the air, should be out. Yes, it is. Wonderful catch by the long off fielder, trying to play inside out. Anurag holds out there in terms of a beautiful catch taken by Rahul. First wicket for 11 marks at the score of 36. Subbu, the new man in, walks into the crease for the loss of Anurag's wicket. Vaibhav picking up the first wicket for Raptors. Well, it was power play and Anurag was trying to take his chances but couldn't time the ball well. It's given us a catch, and it's a brilliant catch taken by Rahul at the long off, running inside from the boundary. Now Vaibhav to Subbu. Straight down the ground for a single. Bowling wicket to wicket here. Subbu opens his account with a single. Praveen, the mainstay for 11 months now. He's on batting on 21 at the moment. 16 balls with 2 boundaries and a huge 6. Vaibhav to Praveen. Straight down the ground. Well, it's Praveen pushing Subbu for the second run. They should easily get it. A couple here. There's a fielder in the long on. The line by the bowler is wicket to wicket. Down the leg side, wide. Score moves to 40. It's a good decent score, 40 for the loss of 1 after the end 5.3 overs. 3 balls to go for the power play. Down the ground, hit hard. He seems to be not middling it. Maybe the batsman is not bending his back enough to get the middle of the ball, or to feel the middle of the ball in his bat. It's very important to get the timing right, to get some hits. Down the leg, should be a boundary. Free gift, full toss ball on the legs. The batsman utilizing it to the fullest effect. Last ball of the power play. The intention is very clear. No room for the batsman on the off stump. Vaibhav is maintaining a tight middle and leg line here. Oh, very well played. Should be a boundary. Played in the gap between the short third man and the backward point region for a boundary. End of power play. It's 49 for the loss of 1 wicket for 11 marks. It's a decent score after the end of power play. 49 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Run rate at 8.17. Phone with kuch Syed Akbar Alam to continue. Praveen on strike, batting on 24. You can see the field spreading out a bit now. There is a deep covers, long on, long off, a deep mid wicket, and a deep backward point. Banged in shot. Does well to get to the pitch of the ball and to the point region, and that's a 50 up. Played on the full, down the ground. Oh, misfield, and that's a boundary. Slight misfield by Nani. Well, the ball was hit with fierce power down the ground. Score moves to 55. Banged in shot, played to the point region. Praveen calling Subbu for the second run. Very good throw from the deep. But good running between the wickets too by these two batters, complementing each other well. A good score on this pitch would be around 160 to defend. I'm sure 11 Monks will be trying to reach 160 at least on this pitch with a good batting lineup. Oh, played again down the ground. A very powerful shot for another boundary. The bowler should consider himself lucky he gets a hand in. However, no damage done, thankfully. He must have hurt his finger there. Very good shot by Praveen, straight down the ground. Slower one by Syed Akbar Alam to end the over. After 7 overs, it's 61 for 1. Sean, the next bowler for Raptors. That's his nickname. He is called Pushan, but people call him Sean in this locality, and is known for being a good organizer. He's playing in Raptors in this tournament. $61 for 1 after 7 overs. Outside the off-stump wide given by the umpire, rightly so. It was well outside the tram line. Slight appeal from the bowler, no appeal from the keeper here. Very good shot. Out of the ground for a 6. Beautiful shot by Subbu. The ball was in the air. flight. And ball deposited out of the ground here. Groundsman has a job to be done here. Replacement ball comes in. Partnership is the key. Hopefully for 11 monks this partnership should put on some good score. For the rest of the batters, it's a good batting lineup in the dugout for 11 monks, the likes of Chinmay and Biswarup Bose, Madhavineet, Sohan, and so on. Again, flighted ball straight to the fielder Syed Akbar Alam. Oh, chance of a run out, wide through. Well. Should have been a dot ball and a run out, and they get the extra overthrow, 4 runs. It was well above the keeper's head. It should have been run out. What a miss by Raptors here. Subbu was caught in between the 22 yards. How costly will this run out be? Only time will tell us during the course of the match. At the moment, it's 72 for 1. 7.2 overs. Flighted ball straight down the ground to the long on fielder for a single. Sean mixing up his deliveries well here. He's giving the ball some bit of air. Again, flighted ball. Played well by Praveen for a single. The line and length by Sean is good here outside the off stump. He's not trying to give too much room to the batsman. Down the leg side, straight to the fielder, square leg region for a single. He's bowling to his failure. A good partnership developing here for 11 monks. Down the leg, should be wide. Yes. Flighted ball, very good ball, defended well by Praveen. End of 8 overs, it's 76 for 1, run rate 9 per over. In fact, 9.5, 76 for the loss of 1 wicket. Kunal, the right arm leg spin bowler, starts off with a wide-ish leg side delivery for a boundary. Bad ball to start off with by Kunal. Free gift to the batsman. Should have been a wide, but the batsman connects it well to get 4 runs from that loose ball by Kunal. And Subbu is scoring at a brisk pace here. He's already into 26 of 9 balls. Oh, very good ball. There's a lot of turn that Kunal is generating from this pitch. Eleven monks have got a move on here after the power play. They've scored almost 30 runs in 2 overs. Watched it well, waited for the ball to turn and then plays on the mid wicket for a single. Oh well, sloppy work by the bowler here will enable the batsman to pick up the second run. There was no backing up. You need to be extra vigilant of not letting such balls go out of your hand, giving your opposition an extra run. Every run counts. Taken on the full, straight to the fielder. No run there. Kunal was lucky here that the batsman couldn't capitalize on the full toss. Of course, it was a low full toss. Full toss again, straight to the fielder again there. Now, the slight misfield will let the batsman pick up one run. Last ball of the 9th over. Score is 84 for the loss of 1 wicket. Kunal, after the first loose ball, does well to come back. And you see a bit of a turn there. Covered fielder comes and fields the ball. End of the over. 85 for the loss of 1 wicket. Good over by Kunal. Nine overs, 85 for 1. Vaibhav coming back into the attack. After his first successful over, he's been given a break. He comes back into the attack again. Vaibhav ensuring his field is right. He's moving the cover fielder to the deep point, and the point fielder comes to the covers. Three men on the leg, long on, mid wicket and square leg. Oh, very well bowled. It's plumb. That's plumb. Very well bowled. Right on the money. Well, I've been telling you he's been maintaining the wicket to wicket line. The pace did him in. Subbu was batting well with a strike rate of 250. He's out for 28 of 12 balls with 3 boundaries and 1 6. Second wicket for 11 Monks at the score of 85. Bose, the new batsman for 11 Monks. Played on the full, straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out there if it's a right throw, but no. No man backing there, and that's 2 runs. He opens his account with a couple. Again, almost yorked himself. Very good ball by Vybuff. So far, the successful bowler for Raptors picked up both the wickets. He's mixing up his deliveries well, variating a small variance in his pace, the length, bowling wicket to wicket. Again, almost a wide Yorker. Single taken here. Very good shot. Uses the pace of the bowler, guides it to the third man. The fielder chases it and does well to stop the boundary. 2 runs in the due course the batsmen pick up here. It was a very good chase by the fielder. Good shot by Praveen also. Last ball for the end change. 90 for the loss of 2 wickets. Full toss, played down the leg straight to the mid-wicket fielder. For a single, Praveen keeps the strike. 91 after the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 10 overs. That's a drink break for you. New bowler into the attack. Shravan coming around the stumps to Praveen. Good shot. Straight into the hands of the fielder. Direct throw would have been an out. Good fielding by Sean there. Bose joined the crease very recently in the last over after the fall of Subbu's wicket. Played down the ground straight to the fielder. Shravan coming around the stumps. Nine per over is the run rate being maintained by 11 Monks. They need to continue to this run rate to get to 180 at least. Oh, very well played. Straight into the fielders of the fielder. Again, direct throw would have had a chance, small chance there. Syed Akbar Alam, the fielder. Good running between the wickets. Straight to the fielder. Direct throw. Praveen almost gave up. He seems to be tired a bit. There you go. He's on his legs already. He's batting on 43 of 31 balls with 4 fours and a 6. It's important to get this partnership going on for 11 Monks. Very well played. Straight to the fielder. Oh, dropped. Half chance. Hope the fielder is alright. He seems to have dived even before the ball came into his hands. Popped out of his hands. Bose gets a life. Very good shot down the ground. Out of the ground for a huge 6. A good shot by Praveen. The second 6 of the innings and second for him. He moves on to 49 with the 6. A powerful hit down the ground. In fact, Praveen has scored 50. He raises, well, maybe he's not aware of his score. That's 50 for Praveen. There you go. Now he realizes he scored a 50. He gets a 50 with a huge 6. Score moves to 101 for 2 after 11 overs. Sean coming back into the attack. Play and a miss. He tried to play between the point and the short third man fielder. Misses out. His intention is clear to give the strike to Praveen as much as he can. And that's the right thing to do here. It's important to develop a partnership. Played up edge. Good call by Praveen. It was straight into the hands of this short third man fielder. Syed Akbar Alam with quick hands gives no chance for the batsman to run for a single. They need to get a partnership built here to lay a good foundation for the rest of the batters to come and settle in. As well, no single again here. Bose doing the right thing. He's trying to tap and look for a single, which is not being successful so far. Slight change in the field. Short fine leg comes into the short mid-wicket region. Bowler thinking in the right terms of not letting the batsman get off the strike. Down the leg side. Well, it misses everything. Have to wait for this signal from the umpire and it's a wide. So close to the leg stump. Immediately you see the batsman trying to play on the leg, and the line change in line by the bowler as well here, with short mid-wicket fielder coming in. Gets Praveen onto the strike. And seems to be a ball which kept low on this occasion. Slight events played on the mid wicket. Praveen pushes up for 2, but the fielder is quick enough to deny the batsman the second run. A quiet over so far. Full toss played up in the air through the mid-wicket region. The fielder stationed there. And the batsman complete 1 run. And that's the end of the over. The score is 104 for 2 after 12 overs. Under edge for 4 runs. Doesn't matter how they come, it's important they come. Score moves and has to move when they need to put up a good fighting total for the Raptors 11 here. Shravan, the bowler. Down the leg, played well to the square leg fielder for a single. It's very hot and humid. You can see the batsman tiring and then completing the runs by walking. They're not running usually here. Should have pushed for the second run. Straight down the ground. Bowler does well to get away from the line of the ball. Single taken. Shravan was almost hit by the ball, but he does well to get away. Slow ball down the leg. It's not a wide because the ball, well, it swung after it pitched and it came over the middle stump. What a ball it was. End of the over. 114 for 2. Good over by Shravan. Seven bowlers so far used by Raptors. The 8th bowler introduced into the attack. Aniket comes into bowl. His right arm leg break. Successful bowler for Raptors is Vaibhav, who picked up 2 wickets in his 2 overs, giving away 19 runs. Praveen for 11 Monks doing the bulk of the scoring with 53. 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. 3 men on the leg. Try to play reverse shot. Reverse. Couldn't time or connect the ball. Would have been a boundary if he would have connected. He needs to see and understand if there is spin of the pitch for this bowler or not, and before he plays the shot. Played down the leg side to the long off long on fielder. Picks up one more run. Partnership of 30 here from 25 balls between these two batters. Play down the ground, should be out this time. Oh, well. Second attempt, Sean gets it right. It almost popped out of his hands. But he does well to pluck it in the air with his left hand. Bose, captain, dismissed here for 12 runs of 14 balls. 15 balls, in fact. His intentions were clear to give as much strike as he can to Praveen. In due course, he perishes. And the new batsman is Chinmay. He's a left-hand batter. Who was in the top batters list in the previous edition of New MADIES Premier League, scoring 234 runs. He does well in these situations and is apt for any team to get such a player to hit some big bound sixes. Shorter leg side area should be an advantage for Chinmay. He joins Praveen, who's batting on 54. 115 the score for 3 wickets after 13.3 overs. The fielders will have a task now to keep juggling between the overs, between the runs, singles, and it would be surely tiresome. It would be interesting to see how Aniket bowls to the left-hander. Aniket picks up wicket in his first over. Down the ground, Chinmay opens his account by playing down the ground for a single through the cover region. Brings Praveen back onto the strike. It's very evident that now Praveen needs to stay on at the wicket for the 20 overs while the batters like Subbu Bose and Anurag perished to get some momentum going on. Praveen at the other end has been rock solid, playing to the merit of the ball. Aniket to Praveen. Banged in shot, played well. He's watching the ball well, Praveen here. He's not playing across the line, he's just playing to the merit of the ball. Scoring of the odd wrong ball and waiting for the good ball to be hit. Down the ground, should be a catch, straight to the hands of the fielder. He perishes here. Well, he has timed it well, but he had no power to clear that. Praveen out, caught at long off for 54 of 41 balls. We call it commentator's curse. I was just praising that he is playing well to the merit of the ball, but he perishes here. End of 14 overs, it's 116 for 4. Sohan, the new batsman in, joins Chinmay. Run rate pulled back from 9.8 to 8.29. It's 116 for 4 after the end of 14 overs. Aniket has bowled a very good over, picked up 2 wickets in his first over, giving away just 2 runs. Now these two, Sohan and Chinmay, needs to put a good partnership here. Slight fumble. Correction, it's Vivek and not Sohan who's joined Chinmay at the middle. .35 balls left in this innings. Should at least target 50 from here. The bare minimum is 50. Anything over that is really good for 11 monks. Oh, and that's a stump out given. It was wide outside the off stump. Batsman tried to hit it out of the ground, misses the line and length of the ball, and is stumped out. Sohan, the new batsman, joining Chinmay. Outside the off stump, straight to the fielder. Syed Akbar Alam there does well to stop the ball. Raptors making a comeback into the game, not letting the 11 monks batters to score freely. They've got quick 3 wickets here. In fact, 4 wickets they've got. Wide outside the off stump. Ball keeping low on this occasion. Sohan misses out. Well, these two should put up a good show here with lots of those 3 quick wickets. Raptors having a pullback here. Good over by Sean. End of the 15 overs, it's 117 for 5. The batsmen Sohan and Chinmay decrease. Sohan yet to open his account. Chinmay batting on 2 runs. Aniket to continue the next over. In his previous over, picked up 2 wickets, giving away just 2 runs. He is into second over now. 8 bowlers used by Raptors so far. Could be a well calculated plan to contain the batsmen. Chinmay taking the strike, left arm batsman. Played down the ground straight to the fielder for a single. Change in the field for the right hand batsman Sohan. Flight at full toss, played in the air, that did not connect it well. It was lucky for Sohan that he has not timed it well, else would have been landing in the long on fielder's hands. He opens his account with a single. They cannot lose wickets at this juncture of the game. It's important that these two put up a good show here. New into the crease, both of them. No time for them to even settle down here. 16th over of the innings. Down the leg side, should be a boundary. Yes, indeed, it's a boundary. Welcome boundary for 11 Monks after a few overs. Rare loose ball by Aniket. It was way outside the leg stump. Chinmay utilizing the bat ball well. Gets a boundary for himself and to 11 Monks. $123 for the loss of 5 wickets. 4.3 overs left in this innings. Run rate dipping down to 7.94. At a stage it was 9.8. After 11 or 12 overs, it's now back to 7.94. Again down the leg side through the square leg region for a boundary. He banged it short. Aniket once again. Wrong ball. He's trying to square the batsman with a shot. Stuff. Chinmay is quick enough to pounce onto the ball. 2 back-to-back boundaries for him. And now Aniket coming around the stumps to the left-hand batsman. Banged in shot again. It's time to the mid-wicket fielder for a single. Not sure what Aniket is thinking, but I think the last 3 balls that he bowled are pretty short. Trying to grip the ball too hard. Which tells us that he's mixing up his deliveries for the left-hander. Could be the short boundary on the leg side playing on his mind. There you go. Banging shot again. That's plumb in front and umpire raises his finger. The batsman played across the line. That's the mistake that he did. Should have been a single tapped on the offside if it had played straight. But unfortunately, Sohan is dismissed here. And Aniket picks up 1 more wicket. 3rd wicket for him in his 2 overs. 128 for 6 after 16 overs. Madhu beneath. Joins up Chinmay in the middle now. Sean to the left-hander Chinmay. Laid down the ground. Sean in his last over. So far he's picked up 1 wicket and gave it 20 runs. Vineet is facing his first ball. 23 balls left in this innings. Have to wait and see at what score does 11 Monks end their innings. From a very strong position, they have come to a near sub-optimal position here with 129 runs. They were 91 for 1 after 10 overs. They lost 5 wickets and just scored 38 runs in 6 overs. Down the ground. Through the short covers, Vineet opens his account for a single. Remind our viewers that you're watching the second league match between Raptors and 11 Monks in the new MADIES season 15. Ball. Very good ball. Direct throw should be a trouble. Well, wild throw will let the batsman come back for the second run. Direct throw would have had a chance at the non-striker end. Kunal with the throw. It was a good ball by Sean. He's getting some turn from the pitch. Driven round the ground for a single. I'm sure at some point in the game, Chinmay would certainly be thinking about that shorter boundaries on the leg side, on the mid-wicket, square leg and the cow corner region. That's his strength as well. Playing on the leg side should be a cakewalk for him if there is a loose ball by the bowlers on his legs. 133 is the score for the loss of 6 wickets. Well, there is a possibility of the second run. Yes, Kunal couldn't get to the pitch of the ball in time. Vineet just taps the ball to the point region and he couldn't stop the ball. In the due course, the batsman picked up 2 runs. Sean with his last ball of his spell. Played up in the air, slightly towards the long off region for a single. That's the end of the over and spell for Sean. 4 overs 28 for 1 wicket as he picked up. The score is 136 for 6 after 17 overs. 3 overs left, run rate exactly at 8 per over. Even if they get 24 from here on, it will be 160, a good score as we expected at the beginning of the innings. 160 is a good chaseable score and a defendable score as well. Srikanth to bowl his third over. So far he has bowled 2 overs with 18 runs. Taken on the full, couldn't time it well. Goes to the cow corner region for a single. Left arm spinner to left hand Chinmay. Should be a good contest here between these two left armers. Srikanth coming left arm over to the batsman. It's important Chinmay needs to get his eye in and get some shots for 11 Monks. Play down the leg side, up in the air, fielder coming underneath it, picks up, couldn't connect it well. Chinmay should be surely disappointed with this effort. He couldn't time the ball to the perfection. It's a good catch taken in the deep. By Srikar. And Chinmay dismissed here cheaply on this occasion. 7th wicket gone for 11 Monks at the score of 137. Saik, the new batsman. It's a fancy name, Saik. His name is Sai Kiran. He liked to be called Saik. .137 for 7 after 17.2. Srikanth picks up first wicket for himself and for Raptors 11. So far Aniket has been the pick of the bowlers after Vaibhav bowled good line and length. Yes and no between the two batters, driven down the ground straight into the hands of the fielder. It's now a matter of time that the 3 wickets to fall and get some good score. Oh, play in a miss for a single. He was squared up, maybe edge of the bat, and he opens his account. Two balls left in this over. Played up in the air, fielder coming underneath it, drops it. Good running by Sai Kiran and Vineet. They pick up 2 runs. It was a very good effort but couldn't judge the catch to perfection. It's considered to be a miss. 140 for 7. Last ball of the 18th over. Banged in short. Quick single again through the covers. End of Srikanth's 3rd over, 18 overs, and it's 141 for 7. Last 2 overs left in innings. 20 is the minimum target that these two needs to eye to put up 160 on the board. Aniket to bowl the penultimate over here. He has been the successful bowler so far for Raptors. Picked up 3 wickets in his 2 overs, just giving away 13 runs. He's now bowling to Vineet. Flighter delivery up in the air. Ball lands in no man's region for a single. You can see now the variation in line. He's given it a good flight. While left-handed was batting at the crease, he was trying to bang it in short. Just get the line right here and not bad. Bowl loose balls. Very well played. Sai Kiran pushing Vineet for 2nd run. Vineet denies that there's no 2nd run in that. 143 for 7. 10 balls left in this innings. Very good shot. Fielder coming underneath it. Drops it. Well, the batsman run here for the 2nd run. Is it Sean there who was the fielder at the mid wicket? Yes, indeed. That's the 2nd drop by Sean today. He covered most part of the ground but couldn't hang on to the ball there. Intentions pretty clear from the batters to score big. Full toss ball missed down the leg side. Should have to wait from the umpire for the signal. and it's a wide. So good 5 runs bonus for 11 monks here. So 150 up for the loss of 7 wickets. Doesn't matter how they come the runs, it's important they come for 11 monks, where there is just only 9 balls left in this innings. Again, Aniket trying to do too much, mixing up his deliveries. There's a pressure of the last few overs. Taken on the full, played on the cow corner region, slight fumble there. Well, the batsman still settled for a single. Well. These are small things which the batsman needs to be very careful of. There would have been an appeal, probably it would have been an interesting situation in the match. Straight down the ground. Yes or no? There's a slight hesitation from Sai Kiran to get one more run here. Last ball from the 19th over from Aniket. He's picked up 3 wickets for 24 runs so far. Can he get one more? No. Played on the leg side to the cow corner region for a single. That's the end of the 19th over. It's 153 for the loss of 7 wickets. Last over of the innings. Last over to be bowled by Srikanth. He's picked up 1 wicket, giving away 23 runs so far. Madhu Vineet on strike, 13 runs of 10 balls. Play to the point region, quick single. Well, it would have been a direct throw, there would have been a chance. But Sai Kiran does well to cover the crease. Picks up 1 more run. Sai Kiran on strike. Outside the off stump, wide given by the umpire. Rightly so. It was too wide outside the off stump. Wrong line maybe to be bowling to the right hander, given the fact that the offside boundaries are really short. Straight above the bowler's head for a single. Score moves to 156. Last 4 balls of the innings. .160 is a very good score on this pitch. With the bowling lineup that 11 monks have got, would be good to defend such a good score. At the beginning of the innings, I did mention that 160 is a very good score on this wicket, and they are almost getting there. Taken on the full, again lands short of the fielder Sean, who's late coming onto the ball, and Vineet comes back for the second run. Good running between the wickets. The boundaries on the leg side are really long when compared to the offside, so you can easily come back for the second run. Played down the ground. Well, there was no attempt for the catch. Oh, slight fumble. The batsman slipped in the course of coming back for the second run. There was no second run in that. Last 2 balls, 159 is the score. Sai Kiran down the leg side. Well, it's 1 more bonus for the 11 monks. Srikanth firing it down the leg side. Keeper fails to collect the ball, and it's 4 wides. So the scores that they expected to be at 164 is the score now. 2 balls left still in this innings. Not sure what Srikanth was thinking there. He fired it on the leg side, too wide for the keeper to collect. innings. He seems to be disappointed for sure. Played up in the air. Should be a catch. And he does well to take this catch. Sai Kiran dismissed. Played up in the air. And Sai is dismissed here for 4 runs. And the last ball of the innings, the new batsman will be facing in here. Srikanth picks up his second wicket. .164 for the loss of 8 wickets. Ram, the new batsman. He will be on strike. Left hand batter. Last ball he would be facing. Can he get a maximum? Hit on the ground. Vineet calling Ram for the second run. The fielder falls down and they complete 2 runs. Good score. 166 is the score that 11 Monks end up after the 20 overs for the loss of 8 wickets. And the target for Raptors 11 is 167. Batsman Praveen Reddy, top scorer for 11 Monks with 54 runs of 41 balls. With 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. Anurag Kumar out for 13. Subbu was batting well before he got out for 28. Of 12 balls, Bose the captain out for 12. Chinmay dismissed for 16. Vivek stamped first ball for a duck. Sohan for 1 run. Madhuvini remained not out on 17 of 13 balls without a boundary. He did well. Running between the wickets was crucial at the last stages of the innings. The pick of the bowlers for Raptors 11 is Aniket, picked up 3 wickets for 25 runs of his 3 overs. And Vaibhav doing well, picking up 2 wickets of his 2 overs. And Srikanth also picked up 2 wickets. One of the officials for the match asking for a drink after the end of the match. It's so hot and humid here. Well, the 11 Monks are getting ready to defend the 168 target here. We have the two batsmen, Sean in middle along with Nani. Asking for the ball, the match ball. Start the bowling for 11 Monks. Will it be Chinmay or will it be Saurav? Usually Chinmay does the opening he bowls the opening spell for 11 Monks. He seems to be so on this occasion as well. 167 is the target for Raptors 11. Sean on the non-strikers end and Nani at the striking end. Three men on the off inside the circle and three men on the leg as well inside the circle. He's got a third man and a deep point fielder. Slight change again even before he bowls. He's thinking about field placements. The third man comes in and the mid-on falls back to the long-on region. .167 the target. Chinmay with the first ball. Oh, very nice ball. Swung after it pitched. Slight fumble by the keeper. He gets a hint of swing after it pitched. Shravan and Sean to open the innings for Raptors 11. Slight change in the field again. Played on the ground towards the cover region for a single. Shravan opens his account. Chinmay to Sean. Getting his leg stump as a guard. No change in the field even for Sean. The deep backward point and the mid, then the long on fielder. Oh, played across the line. Wonderful ball by Chinmay. He's played across the line here, Sean. Very good line and length maintained here. It's important that you need to play it again across the line. Should be a boundary on the mid-wicket region. Oh, very bad ball by Chinmay, bowling on his legs. Sean with the first boundary for himself and for Raptors 11. It's important that Chinmay maintains his line and length, and the batsman will certainly look out for boundaries in the power play. Again down the leg side for another boundary. Place it into the square leg region. Utilizing the swing from the bowler, Sean gets the middle of the bat on these two occasions. Back-to-back boundaries for him. Right, we are back after a short break. In the due course, a lot had happened here. Sean dealing in boundaries. Shravan caught by Sohan. Score is 21 for 1 after 1.4 overs, and Srikanth joins Sean in the middle. Sean in particular has been very critical on the bowlers. Anything missing in line, he's hit them for boundaries. He's batting on 17 of 6 balls with 4 boundaries so far. Chasing 168, 167, they won 22 already. Up in the air, gone this time. Well, straight catch to the short cover fielder. Chinmay does well to pluck it. And Sai Kiran picks up second wicket in the same over. 22 for the loss of 2 wickets now here. He was timing the ball well on this occasion. He couldn't get the elevation right. Holds on to the fielder there. End of 2 overs, it's 22 for 2. The matchmen out are Shravan, caught by Sohan of Saik, and Sean caught by Chinmay of Saik. Chinmay was expensive in his first over. Sean was very critical on Chinmay in the first over. He scored 3 boundaries of Chinmay's first over. Sweet revenge by taking his catch. Syed Akbar Alam, the new batsman in. A very good middle order batsman with over 16,000 runs. Played over 604 matches. A good batsman to be in this situation for Raptors. He joins Srikanth. Right, so Srikanth on strike facing Chinmay for the first time. We have seen a lot of things happening in the first 2 overs. Boundaries hit and 2 wickets fell in the same over. 4 boundaries so far, all hit by Sean, and he is back into the pavilion. Well, outside the off stump, well, it's a white ball. Hint of swing after pitching in. He's getting a late swing here. That's his strength. Chinmay bowls a very good line outside the off stump, which gets into the right hander from outside the off stump. He's making sure he's getting his field right. One man on the leg, and Bose now being moved to the deep backward point boundary. Mid on comes in. Very well played down the leg side. Sort of the mid wicket fielder does well. Srikanth opens his account with a single. A unique style of taking his guard. He's picked up the off stump and getting the middle and the leg stump guard here. Each batsman has their style of marking the guard, and Syed Akbar Alam does in his style, which is a rare thing that we have seen so far. Chinmay to Syed Akbar Alam. Inside the off stump wide. He is starting his line and length completely outside the off stump, trying to get the ball in and out from that place. He's getting late swing as well. That's what we've noticed. After a good start, the Raptors 11 needs to put up a good partnership here. 25 they are after the end of 2.1 overs. Very well bowled and played. Defensive shot. He takes his time to settle down before scoring too big. Syed Akbar Alam, he's a very good batsman. I'm sure he will try to utilize the power play. All a batsman need to do is just clear the 30-yard circle, where the fielders are stationed inside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs of the innings. Right outside the off stump, Chinmay are in line this over. We're trying to reach for the wide outside the off stump delivery. It's very crucial for Chinmay to bowl the tight line and length here, not give away extras. Oh, very well played by Akbar. On the money. A well defensive shot, a good defensive shot he's played here. 141 still required of 105 balls. All Raptors 11 need is to build a partnership. Straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out if the throw would have been good, but at the non-striker end, Srikanth was backing too far. No response from Akbar. Dot balls will certainly add pressure, but not at this moment where the required run rate is less than the current run rate. At this moment, it's just very early stages of the innings. Very good defensive shot. Respect to the bowler from the batsman. A good ball outside the off stump. Akbar Alam does well to defend the ball. Last ball of the third over. Good over so far, only with those extras being the odd man out. Very good shot straight to the fielders, and Sohan does well to stop the ball. End of the third over, it's 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. Saik with his second over picked up 2 wickets already in his first over, giving away 8 runs. He is now bowling to Srikanth. He's making sure he's getting his field right. 2 men on the deep, mid, long on, and the mid wicket. Wide outside the off stump. Wide given by the umpire. Touch and go. It was a wide Yorker bowled by Saikiran. He's bowling to his field. 6 men on the offside, trying to drive it through the covers. Got the edge of the bat, bottom edge of the bat. Srikanth picks up a single. Change in the field for Syed Akbar Alam. Getting the mid wicket inside the circle. There's one long on fielder. Have to see who else will go out. Again, this mid wicket fielder again goes back, so there's no change in the field. Wide given by the umpire again outside the tram line. Umpires are very particular about it. It needs to be inside the tram line for it not to be called wide. So extras is a big concern for 11 monks at the moment. 7 already, 7 wides out of the 29 scores that's on the board False start by Sai Kiran. Seems to be something inside his shoes. It's important that the bowler has the shoe well tied onto his legs, else there would be an issue with his run up, and that's what we can see here. Sai Kiran ensuring his shoe is right. Back to his bowling lineup. Hit down the ground. Vineet from the long on does well to stop the ball for a single. Intentions pretty clear from Syed Akbar Alam. In fact, he opens his account with a single here, but this ball was outside the off stump and he tried to drag it on the leg side. I think he would be eyeing the vacant cow corner region, a short boundary there. Srikanth on strike. Oh, a heave, wild heave. The ball doesn't seem to be bouncing that much. Lack of bounce is what we can see here. Two-paced wicket. Odd ball is rising from the good length area and the odd ball is keeping low here. So the batsman will be in two minds whether to play with the ball, with the shot or not, in terms of the pitch of the ball. Oh, very well played. Kind of in-swinging Yorker. They'll pick up a single here. Score slowly moving after the blistering start that Sean had given to their team, where he scored 4 boundaries and got out for 17. The boundaries have dried up since then. Oh, again, late hint of swing there by Sai Kiran. It's getting into the groove. A very well line maintained by Sai Kiran here. It was outside the off stump. You can see the keeper collecting the ball in between the stumps. So there's clearly a hint of swing that we can see after the ball pitching. Up in the air, Madhu Vineet under the ball, and he takes a brilliant catch to get the wicket of Syed Akbar Alam. Turning point of this match, this could be. What a great catch by Vineet. He's covered a bit of a distance. Sai Kiran doing the trick again for 11 Monks with the 3rd wicket for the team. Well. It was going all well for Raptors 11 until this rash shot by Syed Akbar Alam. I'm not sure if this was required, but he threw his wicket. They were at a good run rate. The run rate was also good. Unfortunately for them, I think 11 Monks doing the right thing. Madhu Vineet stationed in the long on region. He covered quite a bit of a distance to cover this and takes a brilliant catch to dismiss Syed Akbar Alam. 31 for 3 after the end of 4 overs. So after 4 overs, Raptors 11 are rattled a bit with 31 for 3. Akbar Alam throwing away his wicket. Needless shot at that moment. 16 overs left and 136 required. Ram, left arm spin bowler into the attack. A big gamble by 11 Monks, getting the spinner in the power play. Srikanth is known for his good hitting. Can he take the advantage of the spinner? Ram getting his field right. 2 men on the leg, mid wicket and the long on. Oh, well kept. Peel for a stumping. Well, I'm searching for the leg umpire. Oh, he's on the offside because of the sun. I was like all of a sudden where the umpire is gone. This does happen when the sunlight falls in your eyes. The umpire stands on the other side. Oh, a beautiful ball by Ram. Beaten. Srikanth completely beaten. Should be an arm ball for sure. No turn there, but the batsman was completely beaten. He's now changing the field. He's getting the long on inside, and the mid off fielder sent outside to the long off position. Down the ground straight to the fielder. Vineet does well to stop the ball. It's a good over so far. No runs of the first 3 balls. Srikanth's intentions are pretty clear. He's trying to clear the 30-yard circle and hit out of the ground. Oh, no bounce again. That's what we see here. The odd ball bouncing and the odd ball keeping low. It will be difficult for the batsman to read the ball and try to adjust the shots at the last minute here. Scoreboard pressure certainly showing up. Oh, well balled. Outside the off stump. So far it's been good over. Can he get a maiden? 31 for 3 after 4.5. Down the leg. Wow. Wide, and the batsman pick up a single there. So 2 runs. Miss from the line by the batsman. Sorry, beg your pardon. Miss in the line by the bowler. Was on the leg side. Wide given by the umpire. Would have been a maiden over if not for that white ball. Change in field for Navin Nani. Play down the ground, straight to Chinmay. Does well. A very good over in the power play. Just 2 runs conceded off that over. 5 overs, 33 for 3. 134 required of the 15 overs now. Cyclone to continue. So far he's been the pick of the bowlers. Picked up 3 wickets by giving away 13 runs in his 2 overs. He's getting his field right again. 2 men on the leg, mid wicket and long on. Srikanth on strike, batting on 4. Oh, edge. Bose does well to stop the ball. It was a thick edge. Would have been a good catch if there would have been a slip, probably the second slip. But Bose does well, who's standing very fine of the short third man. Navin Nani on strike to face his second ball. Again, edge to the short third man region for 1 more run. Oh my, almost a collision there between the mid-off and the long gone fielder. They were backing up. Well, Srikanth's intentions are very clear. He's not going to keep quiet and he's trying to play his shots. Power play, yes, the last 3 balls of the power play, and keeper, you can see now is standing up. Srikanth stepped out of his ground. He couldn't connect the ball, and you know, his intentions clear, but he's not able to strike the ball. He needs to middle the ball first to be able to try different things. Up in the air, well, nobody at the square leg region. He's trying different things, trying to play the Dil scoop. Just tapped it for a single. Required run rate climbing up slowly to 9.10. He went down the ground. The bowler does well to stop it. You can hear the fielders applauding the efforts of the bowler here. Raptors 11 needs to get a partnership. That's what the need of the hour is. They need to get their eye in before they play for huge shots. Again down the ground. Vinny does well from the long on to stop the ball, and the batsmen pick up 1 run in the due course. End of the power play. 6 overs. The score is 37 for the loss of 3 wickets. Change in field. Saikiran goes out. Praveen comes inside. Ram to continue. Naveen Nani on strike. So the required run rate is 9.29 for Raptors at this moment. After a good blistering start Sean had given, 3 wickets fell in a quick time. The recovery mode ongoing now between Srikanth and Nani. Field certainly would spread out. Now that the power play is completed, Ram to Naveen Nani. Oh, flighted delivery, no man in the leg, should give a single. It's important to have the fielders in the right position as well. For the left arm bowler, bowling around the stumps, giving it a flight. You can see now the covers fielder going out of the circle to the boundary. 4 men on the offside and 1 person on the leg. Up in the air, should be out. Oh! Well, a bad jump by the fielder. He couldn't jump on time. It was a simple catch. Simple catch. Error in judgment. He should have got the jump at the right time. Batsmen pick up 2 runs in the due course. Ram getting through his overs very quickly. Banged in shot. Down the leg side for a boundary. That's the first boundary after a pretty long time. In fact, after 5.2 overs. That was a wrong loose ball by Ram. Srikanth utilizing the bat ball and converting that to a boundary. They need to get a move on here. It's kind of a shell that they are into, these Raptors 11 batters. Down the leg. Wow, what a ball it was. Just above the leg stump. It would have been out if the ball would have not bounced that much. It was just above the leg stump. And that's out. Well. What a catch by Anurag. 4th wicket down for Raptors 11. It's an excellent catch. It was fired wide outside the off stump. Batsman trying to heave it. Gets the outside edge. Well gathered by the keeper. Wickets. Concern for Raptors 11. 4th wicket down for 44. Rahul, the new man in. So 6.5 overs, 44 for the loss of 4 wickets, chasing the target of 167. Raptors 11 are in a spot of bother and they need to get a partnership. Can Rahul and Naveen Nani get that required partnership for Raptors 11? Reminder viewers, as we said in the beginning, that 160, anything above 160 is a very good score on this wicket. And 11 monks are also bowling a very tight line except for the first over where Sean was very brutal in terms of his batting on the bowlers of the 11 monks. The 11 monks have pulled it back. Played up in the air, slightly uppish. Rahul opens his account with a single. End of 7 overs, it's 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. Saurav, the new bowler. Saurav, the new bowler. Current run rate is 6.43 and required climbing slowly to 9.38, touching the 10 mark. It will be difficult if it crosses 10, given the fact that it's the batting power play is also over. 13 overs left now, end of 7 overs, 45 for 4. Sort of getting his field right. 3 men on the offside, inside the circle, short third man, point and short covers, and 1 person on the leg side. He is slowly hopping on to the offside. You can see a backward point and the short third man. Vacant square leg region and the mid wicket. No man inside the circle as well. Down the leg. It kisses the batsman pads. Well done by Anurag to stop. It wouldn't have been a boundary, but at least he stopped a run. Sort of first ball was outside the leg stump. He needs to get his line right. Full toss. No signal from the umpire, so the ball could have been dipping. The bowler apologizes to the batsman, but I think no signal from the umpire here, so the ball was clearly dipping. He's erring in line. He needs to quickly get the line right to keep the pressure mounting on the Raptors 11 batters here. Cannot give away those loose balls. Full toss, kind of a Yorker. Well, the fielder on the mid wicket area has lost the ball completely, and it's a boundary. I said the square leg area is completely vacant, and the batsmen, all they need to do is just time the ball. It was a full toss, kind of a full toss Yorker, and Saurav was trying to bowl Yorkers. In this occasion, he has erred in line, and the batsman just connected the ball on the leg side. At the beginning of the over, I did mention that there's a vacant square leg area. The fielder completely lost the ball with the sunlight. You can see now the fielder swapping, goes with his goggles on in the mid-wicket area. Can change in line. The short third man is now coming to the short fine leg region. You can see the fine leg player coming into the square leg. So that's a good field change now. Still no man on the leg side in the 30th circle, except for the short fine leg. And that should be out. Yes, it's plumb. A very good ball. It was right on the money. Hitting the middle for sure. Maybe Saurav was trying for this. So the 5th wicket down for Raptors. They are in a spot of bother now. Naveen Nani out. LBW 50 for 5, chasing 167. Saurav, who is maintaining the leg and middle line, gets 1 right on the money, hitting middle. Vaibhav, the new batsman in, joins Rahul at the middle. Pretty new, these batsmen at the crease, both of them. $50 for 5 after 7.4 overs. Saurav to Vaibhav. He gets his line right this time outside the off stump. Except for that one loose ball, I think Saurav has done pretty well in this over. 73 balls, 117 is required. This required run rate 9.62 at this juncture of the game. Last ball left in the 8th over. there's no time for the batsman to settle down with 5 wickets down. I think scoreboard pressure mounting. A very good shot played between the fielders. Slight misfield there should let the batters come back for the second run. Ram, the fielder. Batsman did well. After the end of 8 overs, it's 52 for 5. Ram continuing wide outside the off stump. Well, extras is a big concern for 11 monks so far. They have bowled 10 wides already in the score of 53 or 54. They'll bowl 11 wides in fact. Outside the off stump, wide again. Well. He's trying to bowl him outside the off stump. He's got a strong field on the offside. Gets it straight this time, straight to Chinmay. Does well. Pressure certainly mounting on the Raptors 11 batters here. They've lost 5 wickets for 54. Chasing 167. Banged in shot. Played down the ground for a single. Fielders coming closer to the batters here. The new batsman in. Played up in the air. The bowler should get it. Oh no, he was under the ball, but he couldn't hold on to the ball because he was running backwards. Ram to Rahul. On the leg side should be a quick single. Post does well to cut the batsman not take this double. Partnership is the key here. They need to build a partnership across the line. Try to play vacant cow corner region. Shortest boundary there on the leg side. Anything on the leg side is the shortest boundary here. So far no boundaries scored in that region except one. Stepping out, played up in the air, should be a catch, and no, and it's a very good fielding by Praveen. He was wide. He was pretty wide surely, and that's what Chinmay says. 9 overs 58 for 5. 9 overs 58. Saurav bowling his second over. He's picked up 1 wicket in his first innings. Played straight down the ground, up in the air. Vinny does well to cover. Praveen backs him up. Very good throw. They need to build a partnership here to get closer to the target, if not chase it. It up in the air, should be a catch, and in fact it's a huge 6 out of the ground. First of the innings for Raptors 11. So there is good fight coming up from these batsmen here. Rahul with that huge six down the long on region. Well, the intentions were clear from bowler. He wants the batsman to play in the air. On this occasion, given the fact that it's a short boundary, the ball sailed over the boundary ropes. First six of the innings for Raptors 11. .65 the score moves to for the loss of 5 wickets. Oh, play and a miss. Appeal for stumping, but no, says the umpire.
What an appeal! What an appeal!
I think he's played across the line. Should have played within the extra cover and the covers region. He tried to play on the leg side. Surely, when there's the shortest boundary on the leg side, why wouldn't a batsman not aim for that region? Very well bowled on the wicket for a single. Long on fielder does well to stop the ball. Keep an eye on the required run rate. It's 9.77 at this moment. 2 balls left in the first half of the innings. Should be out, and it is a very bad shot by Vaibhav. Somu does well to pick it up. It was straight in his hands at the short fine leg region. So Saurav picks up one more wicket. 6 wicket down for Raptors 11. They are now reeling at 66 for 6, chasing the target of 167. To wait and see if there is any firepower left in the Raptors 11 batting lineup here. Aniket, the new man in. He's got a strike rate little under 100. He's got a good average though. All it requires is to build a partnership here. A tough ask, but not an impossible one here. Last ball of the 10th over, 66 for 6. Outside the off stump, played in the vacant region. The fielder does well to stop. Save 2 runs there for his team. Subbu, the fielder. End of 10 overs, it's 67 for 6. 100 runs exactly required in the last 10 overs. Only 4 wickets left for Raptors 11. If not chase the score, at least they need to get close to the total of this 167 to get their net run rate stay in positive. So you're watching the new MADIES Premier League Season 15 live from the new MADIES Ground 3. Both the teams, 11 Monks and Raptors, are playing the second match of the league phase. Raptors have won their first match, beating Mavericks by 25 runs, and 11 Monks lost their match with Falcons by 9 wickets. So 11 Monks will be eyeing to better their net run rate. Apart from winning this match, they have a very negative run rate, very bad run rate of 7.9. All it matters is the points that each team gets in the league stage, and the net run rate will be the second thing that comes into equation when two or many teams tie up with the same number of points. Somu, the new bowler, he is the leg spin bowler for. It's very important. The bowler needs to have the field in the right places. Flight. Hit down the ground to Vineet, who does well. Runs coming in singles at the moment for Raptors. Score required run rate is now over 10.14 to be precise. Nice ball, does well, Chinmay there. Dot ball, pressure mounting up. Play down the ground to the long off region. Madhu, Vineet does well to stop the ball from reaching the boundary. Standing pretty wide from the look of it from here. 70 is the score now. Oh, nice ball. Sohan the fielder picks it up. Good throw. But the batsman made it easily. Early start will let you get those quick runs between the wickets. It's important to get those quick singles when you are under pressure in terms of scoring runs. There's a high run rate required. So at this moment, I think there's a small partnership building up, but the time is running out for Raptors 11. They need to get some boundaries here to bring down the required run rate. One man moved from the leg side to the offside, played down the ground straight to the bowler, couldn't collect the ball, and they pick up a single here. End of the 11th over. $72 for 6 is the score. Well, a strong appeal for caught behind, Empire unmoved. Well, I didn't hear any nick, but the keeper and bowler and the fielders heard something for sure for them to strongly appeal for this caught behind. Keeper having a word with the batsman. Did you get a nick? Batsman says no. Full toss played down the ground to the cow corner region for a single. Saurav's line in this innings has been the middle and leg. He's trying to aim for LBWs maybe. He's got one already. .94 required from 52 balls. Full toss again. Extra cover. Well, Vinny couldn't stop the ball. It's a boundary, precious boundary for Raptors. Full toss played across the deep extra cover boundary, sort of boundary. You cannot experiment too much here. Saurav is bowling full tosses. Outside the off stump, very well collected by the keeper. No signal from the umpire. .89 required from 50 balls. Played to the cows region for a boundary. Bows the fielder. Quite run of play here, except for the odd boundary that we have seen a couple of deliveries ago. Very rare in this inning so far. Up in the air, out of the ground, handsome, beautiful shot, powerful shot out of the ground. .85 is the score after 12 overs. A couple of more hits like this, I'm sure Raptors will be back into the game. 82 required in 48 balls. 8 overs is what left in this innings. What a handsome shot that we have seen from Rahul. Well, he's hit 2 sixes so far, no boundaries yet. Can he play the magical innings for Raptors 11 today? A strategy, Somu Chatterjee with his leg spinners bowling the second over of his quarter. Played down the ground, Apish to the long off for a single. Brings Rahul back onto the strike. The equation is still gettable. 47 balls, 81 runs is required. They still need to get some runs on the board. Oh, what a ball! Turned from the leg stump. Breach of a delivery. Second in the innings that we've seen. The first one was bowled by Ram in the second over, in the fifth over of the innings, and Somu Chatterjee now with that leg spinners of his batsman completely beaten. Oh, well. Lucky here, Rahul was trying to play across down the leg side. Gets bottom edge of his bat almost onto the stumps. Was lucky in this occasion. Moving his field. 3 men pretty close on the offside. Batsman pushing for the second run. Praveen, very good throw from the deep, but he was slow reaching onto the ball. Will allow the batsman to come back for the second run. It's important that Rahul needs to be on the strike. He is the batsman who's on the move at the moment for Raptors. Again down the leg side to the long on region. Praveen does well this time. Single to Rahul. It's 89 for 6. The last ball of the 13th over. Eleven extras so far, bowled by 11 Monks. Excellent ball. Well. Almost stumped. But the batsman was inside the circle. I beg your pardon, inside the crease itself. So no damage done. End of 13 overs, 89 for 6. Required equation is now 78 runs of 42 balls. Rohan! Ram to continue and bowl his last over of his quota. Batsman on strike is Rahul, who's batting on 24. A good partnership building up here. 78 required of 42 balls. Still within the reach of Raptors 11. All they need to do is to get this partnership flourish and get some good runs. 11.14 is the required run rate. Looks to be a daunting task, but achievable is my opinion. Given the match situation, they can certainly try to chase this down if these two get their eye in and get some quick runs. Slight confusion in the field. Sort of now moving on to the cow corner region. Three men on the offside and one man on the leg side within the 30-yard circle. Played up in the air, straight to the hands of Vineet. No, it's outside, out of the boundary for a huge 6. Rahul dealing in sixes. That's his third 6. No boundaries yet. Flighted it and Rahul pounces on it. Clears the boundary with ease. Short boundary again. 72 now required of 41 balls. There's no man on the leg side from the square leg to the fine leg region. If he plays a sweep shot, he would certainly get a boundary. This is a big gamble that the 11 Monks is taking in here with their field placements. It's straight on the hands of Chinmay. Dot balls are really precious here for 11 Monks. The intention from the batters here is to get runs. 95 for 6. Played up in the air again, out of the ground. That's a huge shot. Praveen coming underneath it. Could not get onto that. 4. 99, the score moves to 99 now. He's disappointed that he could not connect it. It was from the bottom of his bat. 68 required now from 39 balls. We have a match on our hands now. This partnership is giving a ray of hope for Raptors 11 to chase this down. Driven through the covers for a single. That's the 100 for Raptors for the loss of 6 wickets. Very loose ball. Thankfully, single being given of this loose ball. Keeper does well to back up. 101 for 6. Rahul on strike. 66 required of 37 balls. The required run rate down to 10.70 from 11.14. Play to the widest. Extra cover. The widest long off. End of the 14th over. It's 102 for 6. 65 required of 36 balls. Rahul batting on 36 and Aniket on 11. A strategy. Somu Chatterjee now bowling his third over. He's been economical so far, 2 overs and 9 runs. Rahul on strike, who's batting on 36 beautifully. Down the ground, played up in the air. Fielder underneath it is picks up a simple catch. Substitute fielder doing the trick. Rahul, who's done the bulk of the scoring, is now out and goes back to the pavilion. A beautiful catch in the deep. Seventh wicket down. Kunal Soni, the new batsman, joins the crease. And one ray of hope for Raptors 11. Rahul perished in trying to clear the long boundary in the cow corner region. .64 required from 34 balls. Somu Chatterjee, economical so far, 10 runs off his 2.2 overs and picked up a wicket. Slight change in the field. Three men on the offside and one on the short mid wicket within the 30-yard circle. Straight to the hands of Chinmay. What a catch! Diving onto his right. Somu Chatterjee picks up his second wicket in the over. And it's almost curtains for Raptors 11. 8th wicket down for 103. Well, no match is over until the last ball is bowled and the last wicket is picked up. So we'll have to wait and see if the rest of the Raptors batsmen make a match out of it or perish. New batsman in, Striker. Played. He opens his account. He's driven the ground to the covers. Best to the fielder.
Please plug in the charge.
63 required of 32 balls. Well flighted delivery back to the bowler. Good ball. He's bowling flighted deliveries here.